Saturday class timing. Already we discussed it na. Every day you need Sayed. What happened, man? Okay. Yeah, it's 9 a.m., 9:15 a.m., 5:15 p.m. and Sunday, yeah, 7:15 a.m. These are the timings of what? Saturday, Sunday. Topic is what? Spring boot security. What is there, guys? Spring boot security. Where is this, guys? 915. What is there? Yeah, it is what? 515. Spring boot MVC. Yeah, what is this? 18. Okay. How to work with the different servers. That is what I'm going to talk here, right? Okay. Yeah. Servers in Spring Boot MVC web application. The Spring Boot MVC Spring REST application can be deployed and executed in two types of servers or not there. Yeah, what are those? Okay, Spring Boot embedded servers, good to use. Apache Tomcat default popular, Eclipse Jetty, JBoss Undertow. External server, Tomcat, Jetty, Wildfly, Glassfish, Undertow. All these things can be installed separately and we can go for deployment. Yes. And we can think about going for deployment. In that one, some of them are web server, some of them are application server. Application server is extension of what? Web server. Check it out. Web server is a small circle. Application server is a big circle here or not there. Okay. Embedded servers are part of what? Spring Boot applications execution. External servers are what? Separately installed servers in the machine. ఏం లేదు రేపు 11 o'clockకి ఒక స్టూడెంట్స్తో మైక్లో మాట్లాడించాలి మొన్నటిదాకంటే జూమ్ అదే వెబెక్స్ గారి మీటింగ్ ఐడి షేర్ చేసేవాళ్ళం వాళ్ళకి సీనియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఇది పోర్టల్ కదా ఎలా చేయాలి ఆన్లైన్ ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్ కదా ఏమి ఇవ్వాలి వాళ్ళకి అది ఓకే దట్స్ ఫైన్ వాళ్ళకి ఏం షేర్ చేయాలి మీటింగ్ ఐడి పాస్వర్డ్ రోజు కోట్ వస్తుందంట కదా ఆన్లైన్ సీనియర్ స్టూడెంట్ ఆన్లైన్ ఉన్నాడు ఆయన లాగిన్ కావాలంటే ఏమి ఇవ్వాలి యూజర్
రేపటికి ఒక టెంపరీ లింక్ ఇచ్చేస్తాను రేపటికి
రేపు లాస్ట్ మినిట్ లో వస్తుందా
వచ్చేస్తుంది
అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏమైనా క్రియేట్ అయితే నాకు షేర్ చేస్తే వాళ్ళకి షేర్ చేస్తాను
11కి సార్ 11కి కాబట్టి రేపు మార్నింగ్ నేను 11కి తీసుకొని మీకు షేర్ చేసేస్తాను ఆటో వాట్సాప్
ఓకే సరే
క్రియేట్ చేసి ఉండరు సార్
సరేలే రైట్ ఒకసారి ఒకవేళ రెడీగా ఉంటే తీసేసేసుకో నాకు ఈ వెబెక్స్ పని చేస్తుంది కదా రేపు కూడా కామన్ టాపిక్స్
అది పని చేస్తుంది
సరే ఆ వెబెక్స్ అయితే అంటే ఒకవేళ అది డిలీట్ చేసే ముందు కొత్త కామన్ టాపిక్స్ లింక్ జూమ్ లో క్రియేట్ చేసి నాకు ఇవ్వమని చెప్పు 9, 5 సండే 7 9 AM కి కామన్ టాపిక్ 5 PM కి కామన్ టాపిక్ సండే 7 AM కి కామన్ టాపిక్ ఈ మూడు సాటర్డే 2 ఆఫ్లైన్ జరుగుతాయి సండే ఒకటి ఆన్లైన్ యా ఎవ్రీవన్ ప్లీజ్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ Java web servers, guys. Tomcat up to 6.x, Jetty, Janus, Undertow. All these are what? Web servers. Java application server examples, guys. Wildfly, Glassfish, WebLogic, WebSphere, JRun, Oracle 10G AS, Tomcat 7.x onwards. These are application servers. Embedded servers are part of Spring Boot application execution. External servers are what? Separately installed servers in the machine. What, guys? Separately installed servers in the machines, guys. They are not commonly, they are separately installed. Okay, guys? Application server is equal to web server plus EJB container plus other container plus lots of middleware services. Array middleware services are nothing but what? Logging, auditing, security, and etc. Logging, auditing, security, and what? Etc. Was. They are called middleware services. They are called what? Middleware services. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Now, let's see. Spring Boot is not given to develop EasyAB component. So we don't need EasyAB container for Spring Boot application. So Spring Boot is given to develop standalone application, web application, distributed application. Our next topic is RESTful web service, nothing but distributed application, which are generally packaged as what? JAR file or what? WAR file. So to deploy and execute Spring Boot MVC application, REST application, there is no need of Java based application servers. We can manage with the Java based what? Web server. For this reason, they have not given any application servers as what? Embedded servers in Spring Boot. Nowadays, both web application and web service based distributed application can be taken as what? JAR and WAR file. So both can be managed to execute in web servers only, right? EAR file, enterprise application archive. What is there? Enterprise application archive. EAR file, JAR file, nothing but EJB component, WAR file, web application. It's a combination of JAR file and WAR file. Together is called as what? EAR file. So here we can say EAR files are outdated files are not there. Okay. Spring Boot does not support EAR files deployment. Generally, we need application server to deploy and execute what? EAR file. So to deploy and execute Spring Boot MVC Spring REST application, we just need what? Tomcat, Jetty, Undertow kind of server. That's why they have given only web servers as what? Embedded servers, right? Tomcat, Undertow, Jetty. These things are coming as what? Embedded servers. Okay. See, EasyAB component is there means EasyAB container. But using Spring Boot, are we developing EasyAB components? No. But what is alternate for EasyAB component, guys? Web services. Okay, to develop and execute web service, do I need to have any EasyAB container? No. So the normal web application setup is sufficient. Normal web application setup is sufficient. Nothing much great required, right? Okay. In order to work with other embedded servers in Spring Boot MVC application, we need to disable. What is there? We need to disable Spring Boot Tomcat server dependency from pom.xml, and we need to add other embedded server starter dependency to the pom.xml. Okay, if at all any Tomcat server related dependency is there, you have to remove it. If you add other server, automatically on the given port number, other servers start executing. Nothing great there. In most of the web servers or application server, the default welcome file for Java web application is what? Index.html or index.jsp. You need not to configure it as a separate welcome file, guys. It will be picked up automatically. Okay. We can place static content in Spring Boot MVC application in static folder of SRC main resources folder. What folder, guys? Okay. The static content means CSS, JS, images, HTML, audio, video files, and etc. This is basically called what? Static. They don't generate any dynamic web pages. They are the helper files for other web pages, guys. When you generate a web page, they give static content or they become part of the web page content. They become what? Part of the web page content. That's it, guys. Tell me here what is there? SRC main resources. What is there? SRC main resources. Under this, what is there? Static. Under static, what is there, guys? Images. All images will be placed in this folder or not there. All HTML files can be placed here. CSS files can be placed there. JS files can be placed there. In most of the server, index.html placed in what? Static folder of src main resources will be taken as default welcome file or not there. Not even this HTML folder is required. Directly under static folder, if you keep index.html, that will automatically become what? That will automatically become what? Static resource, guys. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. That will automatically become what? That will automatically become what? Static, guys. Okay. SRC main resources folder will be taken as what? Default welcome file. What file, guys? Default. If we add Spring Boot Web Starter by selecting Spring Web Starter towards what? Creating Spring Boot MVC project, then the Spring Boot Tomcat starter dependency will be coming automatically, which gives embedded Tomcat server. What server, guys? Which gives embedded Tomcat server. Are you comfortable, my dear? Yes, boss. Okay, guys. In recent versions of Spring Boot Web Starter dependency. Are you getting my point there or not there, guys? Okay. Spring Boot group ID, this one, Tomcat, guys. Okay, now let's see. Let me show that, guys. I will open Eclipse ID here. I'll open Eclipse ID here. What is there? 515. Here is my 515. Close all editors, guys. Close all editors. Okay, here is my new. Where is that? Others. No, here is the option is there. Spring Starter project. Okay, I want to test only embedded servers because external servers fine. Because okay, what is the project number, guys? Boot MVC. What is there? Boot MVC pros. How much? Any idea? 10? Not 10. Sure? Boot MVC 15. So say next. Spring Boot Dev Tools to recognize the changes easily. Spring Web. Okay. Lombok not required. Okay. Lombok not required. Jetty, no starter, you have to add from outside only, right, boss? But first, let me try, give the feeling it's working with the Tomcat. It's simply working with what, guys? Tomcat server. Okay, that's great. Here, what is the story, guys? 15 servers. Okay. In static folder, I will put new. What is there? New other. What is the other one, guys? HTML file. New other HTML file. Here is what? index.html. Say next, say finish. Say next, say finish. Okay. H1 style. H1 style. Tell me. Here is what? Color colon red. Text hyphen align center. What is there, guys? Welcome to. What, guys? Welcome to Spring Boot MVs. What is that? Welcome to Spring Boot MVC. That's good. Simply, literally, what is there, guys? Welcome to Spring Boot MVs. Yeah, this is my index.html. Welcome to Spring Boot MVs. Okay, comfortable, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yeah, this is my application.properties file. This is simply my application.properties file. Okay. This is my static folder, guys. Right click, run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. I'll make it run as Java application. Here is what? Run as Java application. 8080. I understood. If you don't change embedded server port number, what's the default port number? 8080, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take embedded server. What server? Embedded server port. Server dot port 4041. Okay. Context path. What is there? Context path. Server dot servlet dot context hyphen this. What is that? Server app. What app? Server dot servlet dot server app. Let's run this one. Right click, run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. Okay. Simply I'm saying what, guys? Run as Java application. Okay, that's good. Okay, here, what is the story that we are focusing, my dear? Come on, everyone. This one, tell me. Yeah, what is the guarantee it is working with the Tomcat? Default server, if no server is configured, default is what? Tomcat. And having which context path? Server app as the context path. 4041, here is what? Server app, enter key. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC application are not there. We are simply getting the message, welcome to Spring Boot MVC, guys. By default, it's working with the Tomcat server are not there, guys. Okay, that's great. Okay. Now, but I don't want to work with the Tomcat. But did I add a Tomcat starter separately? No. Is it coming automatically? Check it out. Is it coming automatically? Web only I added, dev tools only coming, no Tomcat. So I have not added Tomcat directly. I added some other starter, web starter, that is giving us what? Tomcat starter internally. Okay. If I comment web starter, web application also will not work, right? So then what is the option I should use, guys? I'm not interested to remove main starter. I want to remove one of its dependent jar file or relevant jar file. I want to remove one of its what? Dependent or relevant jar file. What is the option I should use, guys? What is the option I should use? I want reply from you people. What is the option I should use, right? Not, no idea. Me when exclude is the option that we have to use or not then? What is the option we should use? Me when exclude is the option that we need to use. Okay. So where is that? Dependency hierarchy, boss. There. What is there? Dependency hierarchy. Tell me here, where is this? Dependency hierarchy. Where is this, guys? Boot MVC. What MVC? Boot MVC. Okay, starter web we have added. Somewhere Tomcat related starter will be there. Check it out. This one there na boss. Right click here. What is the option we are having? Exclude option is there, right? Yes. Okay. What is the option you got, guys? Exclude option is there. Okay. We have the option called what? Exclude. We are definitely having option called what? Exclude. Yeah. Go to pom.xml, boss. Here. See, it got excluded or not there? It got excluded or not there, guys? Come on. Spring hyphen, boot hyphen, starter hyphen, Tomcat. It definitely got excluded or not there, guys? Okay. Yes, boss. Tell me. Spring Boot starter web, this one there. Okay, now this is not there. So, but I want to add Jetty server starter so that it will start working with the Jetty na boss. Okay, how to add Jetty server starter? mvnrepository.com. Here I am taking, okay, Jetty. First time I am feeling it is not coming. Am I using correct window? Eclipse Jetty. Actually, it should be there in my history. I'm worried about that. Jetty server, Jetty server. 1 minute. What I have kept here to work with the Jetty server. That's good. We are excluding this one. Yeah, Spring Boot starter Jetty. Yeah, the one I have to search is what? As a starter, I have to search, guys. Spring Boot starter Jetty. Spring Boot starter Jetty. There na boss? Yes, it's there. Spring Boot starter Jetty 3.5.0. That's great. 3.5.0. That's great, guys. Tell me. Spring Boot starter Jetty. This is my HTTP, boss. What is there? HTTP. Dependency opening and what? Closing. Spring Boot starter Jetty. Okay, version is optional, guys. What is the optional? Version is option. Right click. Tell me. Run as Java application. Right click. Run as Java application. That's good. Yeah. Tell me here. Say this. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC application. What application, guys? Welcome to Spring Boot MVC application. Okay, it's running, output is coming, but right now, what is the server we are getting? Jetty started on 4041. So this application is running on Jetty server or not? Not on Tomcat server. This application is running on which server, guys? Definitely running on which server? Jetty server. Did you convince yourself, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is what we need to concentrate. So one more server is there under tau. If you don't add Tomcat starter, Jetty starter, and if you add what? Under tau starter, your application happily runs with under tau server or not there. Okay. Now I'll comment this, guys. No, Tomcat starter is not there. This is not there. And when no server starter is there, what happens? You say run on server. Okay. You say run on server. Right click. Run as Java application. See, guys, you will get error. As per my knowledge, it should get error. Unable to start live reload server. Is giving some error or not there? You try to run this one. We are getting what? Yeah, we'll get an exception there also. Oh, it's still running. How come? No, should not come because no starters are there. Dev to proper default this one. Unable to start live reload server. Okay, now, but how come this application is running? Let me try again. Okay, let me try by taking another tab. STP, maybe buffer content may be coming, right? Server app. Huh? Which server it has taken, from where it is running. When it's not showing any server over there, right? Is it showing any server, guys? Okay, it's not showing any server. Then where it is running? I think maybe it's coming from history, guys. Maybe it's coming from what? History. Here, where is the option of history? History. Where is the option of history? Here is the history. Okay, is there any option? I'm deleting its history, guys. Remove from the history. Remove from the history. Okay, actually, it should not get the output. It should. Yeah, fine. Actually, that is not output, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, now tell me next one. I have to work with under tau server. So Tomcat starter removed, Jetty starter removed. Now I'm trying to add what? Under tau. Under tau is also one server given by Apache people. Spring Boot starter under tau. Spring Boot starter under tau. That's good. Spring Boot starter under tau. 3.5.0. That's good. Okay. 3.5.0. That's really good, guys. Right click, guys. Run as Java application. Now, this application runs with under tau or not there, guys? This application definitely runs with which server, guys? Under tau server. Which server? Under. See that message is coming here or not? Under tau server started in 4041 port number or not there? Okay, now you open this, you say refresh. It's working. So what is the guarantee? That is that output only. Open input.html, Spring Boot MVC1. Save this one, guys. Okay, say refresh. It's working or not there. Now the question I am raising is, I will add all the three starters. I will add what? All the three starters. Are you listening my statement, guys? I will add all the three starters. Which server will work? Yeah, first priority to Tomcat, second priority to Jetty, third priority to Undertow. Let me make sure that all the three starters are added, guys. Okay. Let me make sure that all the three starters are added, guys. Okay. Remove this Jetty and remove this exclusion option. Remove this exclusion option. Okay. Here also I am removing the version. Save this. Stop this. Run as Java application. Say refresh. It's working. But which server is working? Yeah, which server? Because all the three starters are there, but it is giving priority to Tomcat only, na? It is definitely giving priority to Tomcat. Okay, na? All right. Even that is also discussed, guys. Check it out. Procedure to make JBoss under tau server. Okay. Same as above. Right. If you add all in the following. First time to Tomcat, Jetty under tau. Okay, na boss? Okay. First this one, this one. If you use JSP in our application, we need to add embedded Tomcat Jasper. Yes, that is anyhow there. That is anyhow required, guys. In everywhere that is required, no doubt in that. Okay. If we add question only, if we add, if we add the starters of all the three servers, what guys? The starters of all the three servers to the all the three servers, what they are? Tomcat, Jetty, and Undertow to the pom.xml file. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Okay, which server will be taken as the final server? Can you tell me which server will be taken as the final server? Okay, answer. Tell me, guys. Tomcat server. What, guys? Tomcat server. Adding DevTools support to Spring Boot MVC application. I think other day I have introduced this. External server, any change will be recognized automatically, but embedded server will not be recognized. But if you add DevTools, internally some live parallel server will be created with the support of that server. Here changes will be recognized automatically or not there. Array, long back only I have introduced. Someone asked before this topic only I have introduced. But let me read the documents or statements that I have kept here. External server that facility is built-in facility. I need not to do anything for external server, guys. Only in embedded server only I have to do that work explicitly, right? Only in embedded server only I have to do that work what explicitly. Generally, when we do source code changes, especially Java code in Spring Boot MVC, Spring REST application, we need to restart the server to reflect the changes. Some IDEs like Eclipse automatically reloads the web application for code changes, but not so effective. Sometimes, okay, which again forces us to clean the project, restart the IDE and etc. activities. Sometimes these IDs will not recognize the changes done in what? Static content, especially for what? CSS file, JSS files, right, guys? To overcome this problem, okay, and to simplify, to recognize code modification in the development of the project, it is recommended to add what? Spring Boot DevTools dependency to pom.xml. Spring Boot DevTools dependency to whom, guys? Pom.xml. When we are running the web application or distributed application in embedded server environment, the changes done in source code will not reflect in deployed application automatically. For this, we need to add DevTools starter, which moves current application to parallel live server and executes the code by reloading the application. If Java applications are deployed in external servers configured with IDEs, then the changes done in source code, then the changes done in what? Source code will be reflected automatically, because external server automatically reloads the web application for every change done to the source code. For every change done to the source code. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. For every change done to the source code. Okay. To overcome this problem and simplify, you have to add a DevTools starter or not there. Okay, guys, we have to add a DevTools starter. We can add this starter as a dependency. Okay, somewhere you can, okay, you can, after cleaning project using right click project, Spring add DevTools. Okay, the moment we try to save changes to .java file using save button or control S key, the DevTools recognize the changes in .class file, nothing but bytecode, and internally uses what? Some live parallel server to reflect the changes by restarting server and reloading the application. By restarting server and what? Reloading the application. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. By restarting the server and reloading the application, guys. Okay. We can add this starter as dependency while creating project or after creating project using what? Right click on the project, Spring Boot to add DevTools. Here, what is there, guys? DevTools is the option. DevTools, developer tools, guys. The moment if we try to save changes done in .java file using save button or control S key, the DevTools recognize the changes in .class file and internally uses some live parallel server to reflect the changes. Okay, by restarting the server and reloading the application. Restarting the server and what? Reloading the application. Okay, you need not worry about that. Yeah, tell me next one. What is the difference between web server and what? Application server. As everyone knows, application server is extension of web server or not. Application server is equal to web server plus plus. Okay. It is given to deploy and execute only web application, web service based distributed application, and etc. Clear, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. It is given to deploy and execute web applications, distributed applications, and what? Web application, distributed application, web service based, EAB based, and enterprise application. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Come on. Yeah, got the clarity, my dear. So it is given to execute everything or not there, guys? Okay. Okay, boss. Yeah, web server, application server. It is given to deploy and execute only web application, web service based distributed application, and etc. It is given to deploy and execute web application, distributed application, web service based or EZB based and enterprise application. Clear, my dear? Developed based on Servlet JSP technologies of JWE module. Developed based on Servlet JSP, JMS, JAS, EZB, JTA, and etc. technologies of what? JWE module. Gives Servlet container or what? JSP container. Gives Servlet container, JSP container, and what? EZB container. Right, boss? Gives very less middleware services like security, logging, transaction management, and etc. Gives more and more what? Middleware services. Security, logging, transaction management, auditing, mailing, health checks, and what? Etc. Allows only HTTP, HTTPS protocols. Allows HTTP, HTTPS, JRMP, SMTP, IMAP, POP3, and etc. what? Protocols. Suitable for small scale web applications and what? Distributed application. Suitable for what? Medium scale, large scale web application and distributed applications. Got it, guys? Does not support messaging activities, guys. Are a messaging based communication, Kafka JMS based. Supports message based communication using JMS. Does not give built-in mail server. Array, other day, application server will have built-in mail server. Gives built-in mail server for managing email accounts and what? Email messages. Bit lightweight size-wise, bit heavyweight size-wise. Okay, example, Tomcat up to 6.x version, Jetty, Resin, Janus, Undertrow, and etc. What is there? Janus, Undertrow, and what? Etc. Example, WebLogic, WebSphere, Oracle 10G AS, JRun, Glassfish, Wildfly, and what? Etc. JRun, Glassfish, Wildfly, and what? Etc. Okay, these are the various options that we are having or not there, guys. Okay, one side web server, guys. One side web server. Another side application server. One side web server, another side application server. Convinced or not, my dear? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity or not, my dear? Okay. These are the differences between web server and what? Application server. Okay, with this, we completed what? Spring Boot MVC module. I think I have shared the workspace so far. Did I share? No. Okay. Yeah, but actual plan is, Monday onwards, we'll be having sessions on Spring Boot REST. Saturday, Sunday, we are busy again with what? Common topics. We are again busy with what? Common topic. And next Saturday, Sunday, again, we are busy with what? Common topic. That is OAuth 2.x. Open Authorization 2.x. Nothing but how to enable Facebook login, Gmail login, to get into any web application. That is what we are going to discuss there, right? Okay, that is what. So the main topics that are left to discuss is Spring Boot REST and microservices, right? Remaining common topics, anyhow, parallelly they are happening. I already discussed that, right? Parallelly, common topics are going on. No second thought in that. Okay. Mostly, as I said, another 30-35 sessions are required to complete both main topics and what? Common topics. Right? Okay. Today, I don't want to take integration of AI also with what? Okay, common topic. Lot of integrations are there. Super, guys. How to see environment variable option in Eclipse? In Eclipse, why environment variables will be there? Eclipse environment variables are part of what, guys? Environment variable is part of what, guys? Okay. Environment variables are very much part of this computer, my computer properties, right? They are not part of anything else. They are not part of anything else. Okay, that's good. Yeah, super. Okay, now let me share the workspace, guys. Yeah, Kubernetes videos. Uh, Under preparation. Once ready, I will share. And that is no way related to this topic now, boss. That is related to DevSecApps, right? That is related to DevSecApps. Okay, it will be posted in your DevSecApps. That is a problem. Actually, it is not there in your curriculum. Out of passion, I said I will give it. Okay, and fine. They are under preparation. I will give, guys. Don't worry. Okay, guys. Tell me. Remove. Then I will share the workspace with you people, guys. Yeah, if any queries are there, let me know, guys. Because today we have some free time. Today we have some free time. If any queries are there, please let me know. Any personal queries, except how to murder someone, you can ask anything. Because online students are by quite active students, na? Okay. Success story. Are daily I am storing so many success stories, right? Okay. We are going to learn RESTful service, boss. We are going to work with what? RESTful web service. Graph HQL and gRPC. They are specific to one, two companies. They are not so popular, guys. Okay. So we are going to learn with what? This one only. Okay. No, my success story is not that much great. Okay. Today I'm not in a mood to share it. One day I'll share. Okay. I'll share. Still another 30 days journey is there. I'll share. Okay. That needs a rhythm. When rhythm comes, it will come. If someone asks me, I may die. Yeah, yeah. Rachapalli Ashwant Reddy. Okay, now listen carefully. Java real-time project batch is a separate batch that itself runs 4 months. Okay, na? Whatever we develop, all these are mini project. On every topic, mini projects will be there. Right? Okay. So now in Spring Boot REST, one mini project, using microservices, one mini project, everywhere mini project will be there. Okay. You want major project? Okay. You want major project? Yes, there is a separate course called GRTP where 4 to 5 months we spend. In front of you, things will be designed. In front of you, things will be implemented by using AWS DevOps setup. What setup? Gap as experience, please learn that course. Okay, guys. Shall we add this mini project in resume? Fresher, you can add as experienced person. I don't recommend to add. They are only for practice purpose, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where is this, guys? One doubt. How do you feel so many companies layoff going on, which affect full stack developer? See, guys. See, if you observe very carefully, layoffs are not happening in programming domain. Layoffs are happening in management positions. Okay, I'm ready to start. Put the request. If more people are there, they'll start the batch. I'm ready to start. As a fresher, is it work to add mini project? See, one, two mini projects you can add, but you have to add one major project also. WebSocket as a common topic. Yes, we can go for. When are you going to teach major snooze? 2 minutes back, I say, why are you non-sync fellow? Mr. Syed, why are you non-sync fellow always? Major project by including DevOps AWS is a separate course. Java real-time project JRTP, right? Okay. Here we are going to learn Spring Boot microservice and every section mini projects we are going to see. Okay. Sayed, be in the class, my dear. Be in the class. Okay. Crocus is one more framework that is built on the top of Spring and Spring Boot. See, all these are third-party frameworks. Guys. Very one, two companies only will be used. One, two companies only will be used, not everyone. Okay. I'm sharing notes, guys. 5:30 p.m. Here, what is there? Spring data, Spring Boot MVC, right? Here is what? Spring Boot MVC. File upload, file upload. Yeah, Spring here. Spring Boot security common topic. Next three sessions are that only. Tomorrow 9:15, evening 5:15, offline and online. And Sunday 7:15 a.m. only online. Sunday 7:15 a.m. only online. Okay, that's great. Tell me here, where is this? 515 Spring Boot MVC. Tell me here, where is that? Spring Boot MVC. Where is the option, guys? Okay, where is the option? Where is session number 18? Session number 18. Servers in Spring Boot MVC application. Okay. Now let's go to this place. Let me share the workspace. Okay. Spring Boot MVC. Yes, yes, guys. If you want to arrange the projects, how to arrange the projects? Number one, JRTP course is the option. Number two, you start, if you have any if you have any computer science background friends, take those projects. They might have done major project in your fourth year. To collect those project and keep it. You can collect the project from working friends or relatives. Or if you go to GitHub, lot of projects are there with the description. Lot of projects are there with the description. You can take them and add them. Whatever project you keep, guys, you mentally prepare to explain the project for 5 to 10 minutes. First, from where you are gathering project, ask him to explain.